10 o'clock. Well, firstly, on behalf of our vendors, I'd like to extend an extremely warm welcome to you all. And on behalf of the team here at EVES at Rotorua, I'd like to take this opportunity to personally thank our vendors for entrusting their marketing of their properties with us, and in particular their marketing specialists, who I'll identify as we move through proceedings here today. My name is Gerald Vandermeer, and I am in fact your auctioneer here today. We're assisted by Annette. And Stevie's got her learner wheels on. She's watching, learning. So we're all part of your auction team. So the terms and conditions that we will be operating under here today for both properties are as follows. The vendor may specify a reserve price which shall not be disclosed to the bidders. Subject to the reserve price being reached here today, the highest bidder shall be the purchaser, and a 10% deposit of purchase price shall be payable upon the fall of the hammer. If a dispute arises here today concerning any bids, I shall determine that dispute and submit the property up for sale at the last undisputed bid. No bidder shall advance more or less than the amount nominated or accepted here today by our auctioneer. The auctioneer may refuse any bid. The vendor reserves the right to bid personally or through their agent or auctioneer. If in fact the bid is submitted on behalf of our sellers here today, I shall be submitting that bid, and I'll make it perfectly clear that it is in fact a vendor bid. The vendor's agent or auctioneer may submit a bid on behalf of any other party, whether present here today in the auction room or not. Ron is actually engaged with he's not engaged with them, but he's on the phone with a buyer. I have looked at the paperwork, it's all above board. So he will be working with that buyer as we move through proceedings here today. The vendor may withdraw the property from sale here today without disclosing or declaring the reserve price. Interest rate for late settlement is set at 14% still, Steve. So Steve thinks it should come down because the rates are down, but we haven't been given that memo yet, so it's still at 14% for late settlement. So those are the terms and conditions. You are bidding here today having carried out your own personal investigation and due diligence on the properties. You are bidding having accepted the terms and conditions which have been available throughout the marketing period for your perusal. You are bidding having received one of the buying guides which has been in our auction pack throughout the marketing period. So with that, it brings us to our first offering, our Lot 1, professionally marketed by Kellie, standing to attention as I asked her to in the doorway there. The property is legally described as 20 Milton Grove in Ōwhata, being an estate and fee simple, encompassing all that parcel of land of 711 square metres, more or less, together with all improvements thereon. It is further described and recorded in record of title SA 22B folio 482. Settlement is set down for 10 working days from the fall of the hammer, or as mutually agreed between the successful bidder and the current owners. The chattels are recorded in Schedule 1 of the auction documents. So that is the property, folks. A modest and inviting home in a fantastic location. I have friends that have lived in the street for some 30 years. They really enjoy the area. The home offers 3 spacious bedrooms, double garaging with workshop, nice cathedral ceiling, and a lounge offering a nice spatial awareness for you. Sun-drenched living spaces, easy access to the covered deck so you can enjoy that afternoon drink regardless of what the weather's doing. First home buyers, whether you're investing, whether you're looking for an Airbnb, I think this property fits a number of buying opportunities. It is zoned for Linmore Primary, that is correct?
Yes.
Good. Which is obviously a very popular school. So what more could you want? from this gorgeous property situated in 20 Milton Grove in Rotorua. So with that, I'm in your hands, folks. I'm looking for engagement. Remember, the first bid will always be the cheapest. It goes up after that. So who would like to start me away? Opening bid or offer. I'm in your hands. Opening bid. Give me a number. Don't be shy if you're here to bid and buy.
480.
480. Wow, call the police. Someone wants to steal the property. At 500 with me now, moving in 20s. At 500, 480 bid, 500 with me. Take another 20 if I may. At 500,000. At 520, new bidder and welcome. Against your phone bidder on. At 520 here. At 520, take another 20 if I may. At 520 bid. Looking for 540. At 520. 540 bid. Thank you. Do I see another 20? At 540. Take a gentle 10. Gerald, the friendly auctioneer. At 540, taking 10s now. At 550, new bidder, welcome. Against you and against you. At 550 here, take another 10.
560.
At 560, bold bidding. At 560, do I see another 10 anywhere? At 560, fairly bid. On my left. At 560, first call at 560.
565.
565, he's breaking me down to 5s, but Gerald, the friendly auctioneer, I'll take your bid at 5. At 565, we're moving in 5s, Ron. 565,000. Take another 5 if I may. At 565.
570.
At 570, we're heading in the right direction. At 570. Take another 5 if I may. At 570 on my left. At 570, are we all done, all finished, all silent at 570? Take another 5. At 570, holding. Fantastic value. At 570.
571.
I'd rather keep it in 2s then. At 572 if I may. At 572.
Is it at 570?
No, I'm waiting for a bid of 572. I'm not taking a 1 at this stage. Take a 2 if I may. First call at 570, take that 2 if I may.
Yeah,
572, moving in 2s. 572 bid here. At 572, offer you the same courtesy, sir.
574.
574. At 574. At 574, I'll take that one now if you like. 574. Shaking your head the wrong way, holding here at $574, $1,000. First call at 574. Second, third and final at 574. I am holding on my left with your buyer, Ron, on the phone. I will seek instructions. Those of you that haven't bid, practice while I'm out. Remember, it's safe to do so. 574, seeking instructions. I'll be back very, very, very shortly. Thank you, folks. My instructions are very clear. At 574, we are on the market. I sell away. I'm picking up my gavel. I am going to call it 3 times. This is your opportunity now. I'll take another one. Advances at 1, nothing less at this stage. At 575, new bidder, welcome. At 575, fairly bid, new bidder. At 575, take another one. At 575, 576. At 576, fairly bid on my left. At 576, take another one if it's there. At 576, we're at first call at 576. Second, third and final. Are we all done? All finished? How about 500? Shaking your head the wrong way, just making sure. At 576, all done, all finished, all silent. I sell away at 576. Offer you the same courtesy, $500 might be the winning bid. Out. First call. Second, Ron's going, put the hammer down. Third and final. All done, all finished, all silent. I sell. It is going. I love this part. Ron, it is sold. Congratulations. You're welcome. Fantastic bidding. Thank you to my underbidders. Unfortunately, you're back out looking at those open homes. I'm sure there'll be another property out there for you. Without a doubt. You're in very capable hands. So we'll move to our second offering today, professionally marketed by Josh and Fiona. The property is legally described as 25A Hall Road in Ngongataha. It is an estate with the simple cross lease as to an undivided 1/2 share of 900 square metres more or less, together with all improvements thereon. It is further described in record of title SA 62D/2. Settlement date on this property is set down for the 19th day of December, so a great little property to put under your Christmas tree. 19th of December 2025, or as mutually agreed. The chattels, as previously stated, are in Schedule 1 of our auction terms and conditions. A fantastic property, easy care, lock up and leave. Beautifully presented, off the street, offering nice, peaceful, quiet living. Fantastic elevation, giving you a beautiful look across the paddocks, farmland, up to the hills. Again, you have an outdoor covered entertaining area. You have that beautiful, beautiful sunroom, which has easy access through to that covered deck, and that tranquility and those fantastic views. Whether you're looking for your first home, a little lock up and leave, an investment, again, could be a fantastic Airbnb, so close to Ngongataha Village, you can just walk down, get your groceries, your bottles of water or whatever it is you feel like drinking on the day, go back, sit on that deck and just enjoy the peace and tranquility that is on offer at 25A Hall Road in Ngongataha. So with that, folks, I'm looking for an opening bid. I'm looking for engagement. Now, we are pretty certain we have no cash unconditional buyers, which I require at this stage of the auction. I will call it 3 times. I'm not going to assume anything. So first call, looking for an opening bid or offer. Any engagement, folks, in the room here today. Those of you that missed out on the first one, you might want to have a go on this one. Second call, looking for an opening bid or engagement. Third and final, all done, all finished, all silent. I'll take that as a resounding yes. I have no cash buyers here today. I'm going to pass the property back to you, Fiona and Josh, and I'll let you work with those buyers in the 3rd phase of our auction campaign. On behalf of our sellers here today, thank you for attending their auction. On behalf of the team who have turned up with their badges on, thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, folks. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you.